hearing your ARC song again was so amazing.
Yeah, yeah. That's one of the first ones I did.
Yeah, I remember it was really cool to hear. That's not cool. It was really cool to hear in the house again.
Uh-huh.
Good evening. Did you find a
Very
feast?
good. I had eggplant with beef.
Oh, that's what
delicious.
often gets.
It was absolutely delicious.
Doing all right.
So it's the first time I have been here.
I was trying to register whether or not I had recognized your face or absolutely not. My name is Rob, I'm your host.
Okay, you're the guy who runs this.
Ish. I sort of try. Yeah, get your name over here on my list here.
Well, I'm not gonna play. I'm here to spread the word.
Cold out there.
Yeah.
It is. It is. Don't know what happened.
Well, told me about the school conditions. I went online and I saw
The god of the north wind has decided to reinhabit the place.
fire number 513 or whatever is usually.
Well, I hope that once you see the evening, you'll move that up to maybe 511. But 513 will be fine. It'll be fine. What's your name?
Frank.
Frank. Rob. Frank. Yeah, good to have you. Good to have you.
Thank you again for that ride home.
You're very, very welcome.
And do you have a restroom handy?
Absolutely. Right again. Mark, could you state your
What's your
name?
name? Dan Shearer. Dan, I'm David. David? Pleasure, Brian. Pleasure to meet you. I am back from the warmth of the Keys and it is cold outside.
Yes, although 2 weeks ago it was 80 degrees.
I noticed that.
Or so. I mean, I don't know how long you've been away.
It'll get better. It'll get better. It'll get back.
All right, so this should be, there it is, okay, good. This was not running at first, and that had me worried, because I don't really know how to fix this if it goes really off the rails.
Are you talking to me? You expect me to know how to fix it?
Nope. No, I'm just lamenting. I'm lamenting, well, no, I'm now glad, because I did fix it, it's okay. But, it was a worry at first. All right, so. what
How's
is
the new
this?
mixer?
This?
Yeah.
Dave's problem. It's fine. It's not one that I'm really well versed in. But
It's not
yeah,
a
I don't come
standard
back here.
analog mixer.
Not by a stretch. And it is one of the very, very first one of these types of digital use your iPad kind of mixers.
Huh.
So it's a little bit different from some that I'm used to. All right, so I want this here. Huzzah. Live with.
Well, I capsized myself while I was
Oh,
down there,
God.
so I went in the water.
Are you, I mean, you
I
survived.
went swimming with my hearing aids, and I think that I have damaged my hearing aids.
Oh, no.
Either that or my hearing has gotten much worse very quickly.
I have a bad habit of the earphones that I use for meetings and shows and things like that. I'll pull them out without really thinking about where they go, and I have dumped them in my coffee numerous times. So
very embarrassing.
That's awful.
Hey, Rob,
Yo.
how do you, my kids live in Vancouver, Canada. How do you get, you could, we could apparently get,
Facebook or YouTube, Rob's Open Mics,
Okay.
MICS,
all right.
and we're webcasting around.
Okay.
So yeah, they can tune in and get the back of my head. Yep, there we go. Absolutely. Yeah, but we're webcast every Tuesday, and if they're like, Tuesday night is my night for fun, do not wish to watch the open mic, it stays up there, so
Okay.
they can watch it in post.
Okay.
I feel like last week there was the same thing that was being problematic in the room with
Yeah.
the mixer affected the online feed, so last week's wasn't perfect. Um, but we swapped that out, and so far everything seems to be working. Why would I say that out loud? So far everything seems to be okay. Plus or minus the fact that if we ever come close to starting the open mic with only 3 people in the room, it's freaking me out. You're like, don't worry, there'll be a 4th. When Dave comes back, it'll be 5. Oh, it'll be fine.
I'm trying to spread the word.
Thank you. And for those of you tuned in online already, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, there's actually 500 people in the room. It's amazingly packed and it's keeping us warm, so thank you for tuning in.
Well, it's cold night tonight, so maybe that might be deterring people.
Might be.
Forecast.
What?
I try to get here as quickly as possible.
You were here successfully.
Your
Your
show
show at Oasis is what? Still got Saturdays.
We play there once a month every Wednesday.
Oh, nice.
We have our second official gig on the 25th.
Well,
I'm excited, but I'm also nervous.
somebody else play lead.
We need someone else.
What do you want, if you need somebody to play
He's
lead?
volunteering.
Oh, no, I'm thinking he has a great, he did harmonica last week. That was just,
Oh, really?
he would, if people want him to play harmonica, he's fabulous.
Oh, great.
So he
I
said-
play little. I have a Gibson Cheaper back there.
All right, so I'm going to talk out into the world there. Kristen is tuned in, my wife is tuned in, and she said that my vocal announcement was kind of quiet, but hopefully we got it there now. Turn things up a little ways. And welcome to the open mic. Dave, can I have my guitar there? Dave has gotten himself a new mixer back there. A new old mixer. I think it'll work, I mean, Dave, give me a little more guitar, because I'm a guitarist, and guitarists always want a little more guitar. Since my wife's tuned in, I guess I'll play this. Dreamt I'd wed a cellist, Spartan, lithe, and kind. She'd work her fingers to the bone for a song. Meet someplace mundane and go someplace exotic. But deep inside the dream, our lives were flawless. I still penny pinch, I could barely save a dime. I've been rubbing up on poverty like a cat who's flirting hungrily. But deep inside the dream, our lives were flawless. Steady on, winter melts and spring again. I got nothing in my pocket. The seasons, they don't mean anything. Steady gone, full circle back to spring again. I got nothing in my pocket, no one on my arm. Oh, I guess you're right. Yeah. Was a sickness. It took its toll upon the land. Couldn't wash our hands with our wedding bands. Chapping lips and fingertips. We stayed someplace mundane, cause any travel seemed exotic. But deep inside the dream, our lives were flawless. Steady on, winter melts and spring again. I got nothing in my pocket. The seasons, they don't mean anything. Steady gone, full circle back to spring again. I got nothing in my pocket, nothing left to harm. You know how you forget all those names when you leave your bed? You just faintly remember to regret leaving something warm. And you know how you forget all those dreams when you leave your bed? You just faintly remember to regret leaving something flawless.
city, but everyone was starving feral. They'd kill you for a song. Masked faces, lowered eyes, lips were so exotic. We're in danger for our lives when everyone is lawless, lawless. Steady on, with enough to spring again. I got nothing in my pocket. The seasons, they don't mean nothing. Steady on, full circle back to spring again. I got nothing in my pocket. And no one left to harm. I got no one left to harm. I got no one left to harm. So I think with just like 5 people on the list or whatever it is, I think we're gonna go ahead and have a 3-song night because we can. We can. We've got that power. So I'm gonna play 2 more. The second one of those I'll grab you back, but that means I've got to really think about like what was I gonna play? Crap. What? Really? Let's see if I can remember it this time. We'll see. We're webcasting live at Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. If you can find Rob's Open Mics, M-I-C-S, then you can find the webcast. So if you're thinking to yourself, even if I text everyone I know, no one's going to drive out in the cold tonight, I could maybe get them to a webcast. Feel free to do that. Takoma Park is a sharing town, right? Worried man with a worried mind. Ain't nothing in front of me, ain't nothing behind. There's a woman in my lap, she's drinking champagne. Got white skin and assassin's eyes. I'm looking up into the sapphire skies. I'm well dressed, waiting on the last train. Up on the gallows of bed in the goose. Any second now I know all hell will break loose. People are crazy and times are strange. I'm locked and tight, I'm out of range. I used to care, but things have changed. I'm in the wrong town. I should have been in Hollywood. Just for a second there, I thought I saw something good. Take jitterbug lessons to the jitterbug rag. Ain't no shortcut, man. I'm gonna dress and drag. Only a fool thinks I got something to prove. A lot of water under the bridge, a lot of other shit too. Don't stand up, gentlemen. I'm only passing through. People are crazy and times are strange. I'm locked inside, I'm out of range. I used to care, but things have changed. Walking 5 miles of that road, if the Bible is right, the world's set to explode. I'm trying to get as far away from myself as I can. Things are too hot to touch. Well, the human mind can only stand so much. I'm in love with a woman who don't even appreciate me. Be like falling in love with the first person I meet. Put her in a wheelbarrow and take her on down the street. Just don't show it, you can hurt someone and never even know it. The next 60 seconds are gonna be an eternity. Gonna get low down, gonna get high. All the truth in the world is just one big lie. I'm in love with the woman who don't even appreciate me. Mr. Cheeks and Mr. They jumped in the lake. I ain't here to make that same mistake. People are crazy and times are strange. I'm locked inside, I'm out of range. I don't care what things change. People are crazy and times are strange. I'm locked inside, I'm out of range. I used to be, but things have changed. What's that? You're very, very welcome. I got through all the verses this time. There was a little cut and paste going on, but it sucks because Dave knows his Dylan well enough that he'd be like, wrong. I see the like rage eyes. You're like, oh, he's taking liberties. No, man, I'm not taking liberties. I'm just making mistakes. I'm going to play one more song. We got Dan Shear coming up next. Dan, you got 3 songs. We have a fabulous feature artist tonight. Bobby Thompson is a beast on guitar. And I am an arrogant, non-slouching entity. So when I declare someone else a beast on guitar, I like kind of mean it. I've never gotten to see him play live. We had him as one of our IMT live performers over the depths of the pandemic, where people just weren't even like, you had the manhole cover and the periscope, and you didn't go out there, the gloves, and they like, thank you for the pizza, we're out. At least that's what I remember. And so Bobby Thompson was one of our experimentees, really, for making those things go when IMT was really like, is there any way we can keep some live performances going for somebody? And maybe get some money into the artist's hands and maybe give something to our audiences. And so thank you very, very much for being part of those. And it'll be cool to see you live. It'll be cool to see you in person. So this is a song about Dune, Arrakis desert planet. Frank Herbert's ecological sci-fi masterpiece, which means harmonica to me. Get up here. And I change my keys for almost no one. Kristen gripes a lot because I write a lot in E-flat minor, and she's offended by that, I think. But a little while ago, oh, sorry, this stuff. But I played this song with Earhart, and Earhart, among other things, is Ron McFarlane's, lute band, and lutes have what I think 12 courses of double-strung instruments. So they don't do capos, and they definitely don't retune. So I relearned this in a different key for Ron McFarlane, and I think it probably works better for harmonica too. Anywho, yeah, this is a song about difficult dreams. Screaming all the while. By now I know I'll take anything, any given chance. My fear is I'll take everything and leave no one left standing. But oh, my queen, my wife, you won't get a piece of me. And I will come for you, just as you'll come for me. My Sahia, headed for the rocks again, belittled all the way. Oh, to go my cousin's way, kill after kill after kill. But I keep my teeth unto myself, I keep my weapons clean. Steve, throw up me to the sands for this and run my children to the ground. what they won't do to you. Bear you to the killing fields and place you on the line. I'll dig your hole myself, my friend, just like I've always done. When my war is through with you, had its way as I'll shed my tears for the way it died and wash my hands of you. With all my love, my life, you have what is left of me. I will come with you after they're done with me. My sigh, hey, to heaven hold me. My sigh, hey, to heaven hold me. My sigh, hey. John Pfeiffer on harp. Waiting for that thumbs up from Dave Eisner. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Thank you so much for being here. It's a small night, but that makes it all the warmer and intimate. And more importantly, it means we won't have to run out of chairs all of a sudden. That's been nice. Well, Dan Shear, come on up here, man. That works for me. Go ahead and hand it to me. All right. This is for you.
Whoa. All right, well, come on.
It's okay.
I mean,
Full service, I guess. That's what we're
whoa. Woohoo.
That's for your face. Let's welcome Dan Shear.
Okay, so this one's for all the kids in the audience. Since a lot of us were kids at sort of the same time. This is not a children's song, except it should be. And when I finally had grandkids, I decided it needed a different ending to make it into a kid's song. So I tried. How's that sound? Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea. He frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Annalee. Little Jackie Paper, he loved that rascal Puff. He brought him strings and sealing wax and other fancy stuff. Together they would ramble on a boat with billowed sail. Jackie kept a lookout perched on Puff's gigantic tail. Noble kings and princes would bow in ere they came. Pirate ships would lower their flags when Puff roared out his name. Oh, Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea. He frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Annalee. Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea. He frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Annalee. Now dragons live forever, not so girls and boys. Painted wings and giant's rings make way for other toys. One gray night it happened, Jackie Paper came no more. Puff, that mighty dragon, he ceased his fearless roar. His head lay bent in sorrow, his heart it would not mend. Puff would stay down in his cave till he learned to make new friends. And Jackie Paper moved away, had children of his own. But memories kept calling, so he brought his family home. Oh, Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea. He frolicked in the autumn mist, land called Annalee. Puff the magic dragon, he lived by the sea. He frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Annalee. Grown up, Jackie Paper, he climbed up on the bluff. He looked down upon the sea where once he played with Puff. He saw his children laughing, skipping on that sandy shore. When Puff heard those little tykes, he gave a tiny roar. The children heard Puff calling, they tiptoed up to see. Their dad told tales about his friend, which they did not believe. But there was Puff so lonesome on the cave's cold floor. The children ran, they hugged him tight, and Puff felt loved once more. Puff helped them up his shoulder, he sat them on his tail. Puff cried out, "Now hang on tight, we're going for a sail." Puff had learned a lesson on that cheery day. When you're sad, be patient. Let good things come your way. Oh, Puff the magic dragon, he lives by the sea and frolics in the autumn mist in a land called Annalee. Puff the magic dragon lives by the sea, and we'll sail off to find him one day, just you and me. Oh, Puff the magic dragon lives by the sea. He frolics in the autumn mist in a land called Annalee. Puff the magic dragon lives by the sea and frolics in the autumn mist in a land called Annalee. All right. Thank you.
Oh, Dan Shear, it does my body, my soul good to hear a room full of adults singing that song.
Well, you know, we're all different. Anyway, next one. This is a song of desperation. Sort of. It was 25th wedding anniversary, and I'd procrastinated and not gotten anything for my wife, in part because I couldn't figure out what the hell I was going to give her to thank her for 25 years of putting up with me. And it was getting late, and I didn't know what the hell I was going to do. And that makes things fluky, and this is what came out. Let me see if I can do this. Let's put it here. See a rainbow makes me smile. Stop and linger, look a while. Sunlight through the crystal dew promises to make the whole world new. No rainbow I will ever see holds promise more than you gave me. The day we wed those years ago, to stay with me and make me whole. The light that makes you beautiful is love you give in measure full. Deep as a well, it fills my soul, keeps me warm as I grow old. Love has so many different forms, hard but helpful, soft and warm. When there's anger in the air, love is in the way you show you care. Though rainbows come and quickly go, your love is always there, I know. For now and for my whole life through, my brightest rainbow love, it's you. Saved my ass, it did, that song. Anyway, so I've always liked this song, and now that I've got grandkids, I've looked at it from both sides. And it's just as good a song from the other side as it is from the side I was first on. He wore starched white shirts, it was buttoned at the neck. And then he'd sit on the porch and watch the chickens peck. His teeth were gone, but what the heck? I thought he walked on water. Said he was a cowboy when he was young. He could handle a rope and he was good with a gun. My mama's daddy was his oldest son, and I thought he walked on water. If the story be told, only heaven knows, but his hat seemed to me like an old halo, and though his wings, they were never seen, I thought he walked on water. He'd tie a rope to the end of a mile. He'd say, son, here's a pony, go keep her in a trot. I'd ride in circles while he laughed a lot. I'd flop down beside him, and he was 90 years old back in '63. I loved him, and he loved me. Lord, I cried the day he died. Walked on water. If the story be told, only heaven knows, but it has seemed to me like a gold halo, and though his wings, they were never seen. I thought he walked on water. He wore starched white shirts, and he walked real slow. And he'd sit on the porch, Lord, he'd watch me grow. And the love in his eyes, well, it always showed. I thought he walked on water. Well, thank you very much. Yeah, got to put this in the right place.
Good, Dave?
All right, so all of you must insist that Rob plug you in.
Don't get spoiled. Don't get spoiled. Watch yourself coming down. I know there's a bunch of crap in the way. Everyone be aware of this wire moat. Makes you graceful. Forces grace upon thee. Next up, John Pfeiffer doesn't just blow and doesn't just suck. He also plays ukulele. Good intro, Rob. Thanks, Rob.
Thanks, Rob. Great intro.
Oh, dear.
But you haven't heard me play, so I might suck. We'll see.
This one from John Pfeiffer.
See if we got a sound. So what kind of sound I got? Did this out in the hallway.
Was it in tune when you bought it from House of Musical Traditions?
Of course. All instruments at the House of Musical Traditions are in tune when you buy them. But I actually bought this one at the House of Musical Traditions. It was, I think, a consignment because they said it was used. So, yeah. And it's a nice little instrument, a nice little solid body, but nylon string electric. Anyway, how's that sound? I would like maybe a little bit more in the monitor if I could. I haven't done this song in a long time, but I'm going to try to do it anyway. It's kind of a story song that most people don't think of this song as a story song, but there actually is another verse that I'm going to be singing. Do you long for oolong like I long for oolong, baby? Do you long for oolong like I long for oolong, baby? Oh man, what a boot from a long tender shoot of oolong. Are you gonna sail on like I'm gonna sail on, baby? Are you gonna sail on like I'm gonna sail on, baby? We're sure to prevail on a low-down liaison with Ceylon. Now just imagine you're upon my knee. T for two and two for tea. Me for you and you for me alone, dear. There'll be nobody near us to see us or hear us. No friends or relations on weekend vacations. We won't have it known that we own the telephone. Dawn will break and we'll awake, and you can make a sugar cake just for me to take, for all the boys to see, dear. We can raise a family, a little boy for you, baby girl for me. Can't you see how happy we can be? What's the next one? You sing for Darjeeling, I'll swing for Darjeeling, baby. You sing for Darjeeling, I'll swing for Darjeeling, baby. That reeling you're feeling, it don't come from drinking Darjeeling. Are you dreaming of Keemun? I'm dreaming of Keemun, baby. Are you dreaming of Keemun? I'm dreaming of Keemun, baby. Whether dreaming or scheming, there's nothing redeeming like Keemun. Flash 2023 scene. Chick still on his knee. He goes for but he was up to his eyeballs in T-balls. There's been nobody near him to see him or hear him. They won't have relations on weekend vacations. They've never been known to answer the telephone. Dawn breaks and he still wakes, and she still makes those knockout cakes. No, they've never been tasted, but they're not wasted. They're so pretty to see. They started to raise a family, but the kids left home at the age of 3, singing oolong. Too much of that oolong. And now since the kids departed, the family is back where it started. Back to tea for two. I'm still not hearing a whole lot of this ukulele up here.
I'll give you more.
I would love to hear a good bit more, actually. I think.
It sounds good.
Well, I faked my way through that one. Thanks so much. Let's see.
It's fairly quiet. I mean, I'm hitting it pretty hard, so.
Yeah. Oh, that works.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks so much.
Sure. I'm here for you.
Well, I'll try to return that. Which one do I want to do first? I think I'll do this one. You think you know what I'm going to do, right? I'm hip, I'm no square. I'm alert, I'm awake, I'm aware. I am 'cause I'm hip. Like dig, I'm in step. When it was hip to be hep, I was hep. I don't blow, but I'm a fan. Make around digging the sound. I even call my girlfriend man, 'cause I'm hip. Now every Saturday night, with my suit buttoned tight and my suede's on, I'm getting my kicks. Where is it? Digging arty French flicks with my shades on. 'Cause I'm too much, I'm a gas. I am anything but middle class. When I hang around the band, popping my thumbs, digging the drum. Squares don't seem to understand why I flip. They're not hip like I'm hip. I'm hip, I'm alive. I enjoy any joint where there's jive. I'm on top of every trend. Where is it? Look at me go, vo-de-o-do. Sammy Davis knew my friend. I'm so hip. I'm hip, but not weird. Like you notice, I don't wear a beard. Beards were in, but now they're out. They had their day, and now they're passé. Just ask me if you're in doubt, 'cause I'm hip. Now I'm deep into Zen, meditation, and macrobiotics. And as soon as I can, I intend to get into narcotics. 'Cause I'm cool as a cuke. I'm a cat, I'm a card, I'm a kook. I get so much out of life. Really I do, Scooby-Doo. One more time, play Mac the Knife, let her rip. I may flip, but I'm hip. Whoa, I tell the world that I'm hip. Well now, dig on me, but don't you know the song a robin sings is I'm hip, oh I'm hip, yes I'm hip. Yes I'm hip, oh I'm hip, oh I'm hip. Don't blue eyes ain't got nothing on me. Start spreading the news. I'm hip. I think I need to practice that one.
Well, Chris Eric in Erie, Pennsylvania agrees with the fact that you're hip.
Well, he's mighty kind. Now I think I should maybe do one that I know.
Fooled us again.
kiss of springtime that makes the lonely winter seem long. You are the breathless hush of evening that hovers on the brink of a lovely song. You are the angel glow that lights a star. The dearest things I know are what you are. Someday my happy arms will hold you, and someday I'll know that moment divine when all the things you are mine. You are the angel glow that lights a star. The dearest things I know are what you are. Someday my happy arms will hold you, and someday I'll know that moment divine when all the things you are mine. Thank you all so much.
Another hand for John Pfeiffer.
Am I good to unplug?
Oh, yeah.
David Potts Dupre approaching the stage. And then after David, I think, oh, he's gone. I think I'm going to chase down my feature, Bobby Thompson, and grab him up here next. So if you see me running back and forth in the halls, that's me chasing the feature. Don't worry about it, it's fine.
Psychotic rampage.
Psychotic rampage!
Sorry. Dave, that's going to sound a lot louder than usual, and I can pull it down, but if you like it, I can leave it where it is, too.
He's like, not so far.
In a moment.
Yeah, down, I think a little. Can you?
All right.
Yeah. There's a lot of echo on it or something. Okay, I'm going to do two songs. I don't think I've got a third, although I may try one. I'll see. It's a song about my mom and a song about my dad. I decided to do that today. This was, my mom had Alzheimer's at the end of her life, and she didn't even know my name much of the time. But when I played music for her, she would remember and call me by my name. And there's a really interesting documentary called Alive Inside, if any of you haven't seen it. It's got this, if people, let's say you were in your 30s or 20s, and that's when you have songs that you just remembered, and now you're like really old, and you go back to those songs and listen to them. There was this one guy in this documentary, Alive Inside, who just could not say hardly anything, but when he listened to this particular song, he just started spouting out just words and talking, and just became very animated. And my mom had some of that too. That was really interesting to watch. So this is music for Mom. Let's see here. was the way I got to you. You had lost most of the things you knew. But when I played, you came through. You hadn't really been there, didn't even know my name. After playing, you turned to me and said, that was beautiful. Thank you, Dave. Can you hear me? Do you know me? Are you listening now? 'Cause when I play, you're here somehow. Music gave you a piece of what you'd lost. Music opened doors that had been locked. Only for a while, but it was sweet. It was sweet. Yeah, it was sweet. And this other song is about my dad. My dad was drafted into World War II in 1943, and he filed for conscientious objector status. And there were a number of camps all around the country where conscientious objectors and people who had religious beliefs refused to serve in the military. His brother he also didn't want to serve in the military, but he served in the Red Cross or in certain things in the Philippines, and his only sibling was killed when he was out in the Philippines in World War II. But Dad got into this camp in Waldport, Oregon, which a guy has written a book about that he was able, my dad was the last surviving member of the group that was at this camp.
And he was able to travel with this guy who wrote a book about this particular camp in Waldport, Oregon. And Dad was able to travel with him to San Francisco and Davis, California, where we lived and he lived. And so this is a song that I ended up writing for him. He was born in 1920 and he died in 2020, 2 months after getting 100 years old. So this is a song about his experiences in that war, that time, in that camp. On the edge of madness, on the edge of grief, on the edge of country, I came looking for peace. On the edge of hubris, on the edge of belief, on the edge of war, I came for peace. World War II was raging, a fervor in the air. Drafted to the army, I made my stand right there. Filed for CO status and a coward I was called. I did not bow to pressure, I stood proud and I stood tall. Ended up knowing near Waldport, Camp 56 it was. All from different backgrounds, all shared a common cause. On the windswept shores of Oregon, we served our nation's needs. We crushed rocks, we built roads, and we felled and planted trees. On the edge of madness, on the edge of grief, on the edge of country, I came looking for peace. On the edge of hubris, on the edge of belief, on the edge of war, I came for peace. We soon became the fine art camp, drew from far and wide. Days we worked until we dropped, nights we fought the tide. We knew the art would not ring true, not in that time at least. Someday our voices might be heard when the wars have finally ceased. I served with honest men, each one a pacifist. I felt a close and solid bond among those activists. We were young, perhaps naive, but to this day I'll say, when and if we all find peace, there was a part we played. On the edge of madness, on the edge of grief, on the edge of country, I came looking for peace. On the edge of hubris, on the edge of belief, on the edge of war, we came for peace. Men fought and died for a just cause. Hitler had to go. Would I choose the same path now, knowing what I know? But I never dodged, I never ran, I served in my own way. I held firm to my beliefs, and I hold them to this day. I'm almost 99 now. Time is nearing end. those years on the Oregon coast, as clear now as then. To those men and to those times, I make this honest pledge to always swim against the tide, to live here on the edge, to always swim against the tide, to live here on the edge. Thank you. Well, I'm going to give this a try and see whether it works here. This is since it's a mom and dad, I'm going to do my granddaughter. Probably won't remember all the words, but we'll see what we get. What say you, Irene Louise? Is there anything that might please? A walk in the dark or a talk in the park, a kite riding high on the breeze. There's no place I'd rather be than hanging with my Irene. Peas in a pod, we might be Greek gods, but I'm happy with just you and me. Irene Louise, Irene Louise, Irene Louise, Irene Louise, I'll see you in my dreams. I saw you come into this world, just a wee little slip of a girl, a little bit like me and a little bit like she, more precious than a ruby and pearl. I'm your grandpa, I'm here for you. Let's both run away to the zoo. The seals bark your name as if playing a game. Let's dive in their sea of blue. Irene Louise, Irene Louise. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams. Thank you. We good?
Oh, it's that special moment of the night where we've invited a featured artist. The featured artist is like, it's a treat for me and Dave. Because it's that moment when you're, I don't know, this is actually turning into this beautiful night, right? Like, it's filled in a little bit and it's kind of mellow. Yeah, you're like, yes, yes. You just say that because Dave's here.
No.
But it's turning into this beautiful night. But even on a night when, if only 3 of you came out, like at the beginning of the night, our featured artist would be here, and me and Dave would be like, "Oh my God, this is amazing," because it's always someone that we love. So I'm just so honored.
Reading your shirt.
Oh, you okay? You read my shirt. That Bobby Thompson will come here and play for us. Okay, yeah, just keep reading. That's great. That's fine.
What, Rob, which one's he in?
I don't know. He's on number 1 now.
You sure?
Moderately. Yes, that's what we plugged him into.
What model Gibson is that?
He's muted at the moment.
I'm muted at the moment, sir.
Right, I'm gonna unmute you.
Don't call him sir, it makes it weird.
Oh, sorry, sir.
So you are unmuted now, Bobby.
Right, unmuted.
It's slightly bigger font.
Find out if people know what the heck it is you're playing up there.
Well, First of all, thank you, Dave, for having me.
Of course.
I saw the sticker out there. It says I like weird instruments, so I thought I'd bring this along. This is a Weisenborn replica. I've got a couple of these at home, the originals, and well, this one's more appropriate for a PA system. But this is a lap slide guitar, and that's all I have to say about it right now. If I think of something else, I'm not in workshop mentality right now. But thanks, Rob. So the first song I'd like to do is from a Pandemic album that I spent a lot of time in 2019 writing songs alone. So when 2020 came, I was kind of fine with being alone. But the studio shut down, so I couldn't get the songs out. Eventually got them out in 2021. I've got a CD over there with the picture of me on the cover when I was about 12 years old. I look like I'm about to get in trouble. So, there he is. So it's kind of a song about my childhood a little bit. I'll let you decide if you like it. It's called Someone Else's Blues. Tell if you wanted me anymore. So I left and walked down to the market store. The days of drinking left me far behind. So I washed my hands and watched the traffic signs. Summer's about the bees would sting us up. Water was cool, fighting the little stuff. School wasn't fun, but we did it anyway. I can't get past the fact wasted so many days. I can't get past the fact wasted so many days. Church on Sunday, they'd be on the knees. Listen to the gospel, I drift to the summer breeze. Pulled aside by kids I knew weren't good. Led to temptation, led out to the world. Love wasn't scarce, but it wasn't always clear. Long drives with family, we let Jesus steer. Down the country hillside, new house kin and the tribes. I won't yell anymore, even if you choose to. Oh, life's too short to give someone else the blues. Mom grows old, Papa holds his chest. Sisters watch the children leave the nest. The days I sang and brought me to my knees. It's the only gospel I think I'll ever need. I'm too busy to feel all alone, to be the man to start to build a home. To be the man to start to build a home. life's too short to give someone else the blues. Yeah, life's too short to give someone else the blues. Thank you. So this is also kind of a weird guitar. I don't know how old it is. It's just kind of old. It's a pretty guitar though. So I started writing songs a little over 10 years ago. Before that, I was playing guitar in people's bands. But I didn't really know much about writing songs. I got one done, and then I called a friend, like, hey man, can we write a song together? Because I heard about co-writes and things like that. So the first time we got together, he had done it a lot. I had never done it before. And I realized how co-writes work. You kind of get together, and for the first 10 minutes, you just kind of stare at the floor. And so someone's like, I got it. And so luckily I got together with my friend again in 2016, and we wrote a song called On the Ground that has a bit to do with what things were like in 2016. Oh, you're up there in your ivory tower, try not to miss your finest hour. You paint a pretty picture, you know I've got you figured out. Yeah, you climb the mountain right on somebody's back and build your fortunes out of other people's scraps. Guy up in the clouds, drink from the fountain till you drown. Oh, you belong, you're on the ground. Oh, you've been gone so long. Come get what you deserve. Some flesh and blood and dirt all over your crown. You belong, you're on the ground. You belong, you're on the ground. You took the message with your silver tongue. Yeah, they go to battle for you, deaf and dumb. They do the dirty work, you sit and watch them burn it down. Oh, you belong, you're on the ground. Oh, you've been gone so long. Come get what you deserve. Some flesh and blood and dirt all over your crown. You belong, you're on the ground. You belong, you're on the ground. blood and dirt all over your crown. You belong, you're on the ground. You belong, you're on the ground. You belong, you're on the ground. Thank you. Back to the weird guitar.
Love it, love it.
It actually feels pretty normal to me now. So I was on the road in from about 2008 until about 2019. You can unmute it if you want. Hey Dave, can you unmute the guitar? Can you unmute it?
Oh, sorry. Doing camera. There you go.
So I was on the road with some rock bands and blues bands, and I didn't get a lot of chance to play acoustic guitar for a while until the bands broke up. And all I had left was my girlfriend and the guitar, and then me and her broke up. So, but before we broke up, I wrote a song about us getting in a fight, and the song is called My Everything. She thought it was a nice song. It's not.
Yeah, it is. Everybody know that song.
I told that story before, didn't I? I tried to tell it a little different this time. you know what I'm talking about? I just gave Dave the blues, man. Oh, man. Long way to you, it's a long day for love. I won't short the time I would give to you. Drove 100 miles to your door, you had the nerve to shut me out. We once were young, thought we had it all. Money in the bank, life at beck and call. Walk 50 miles just to hear you say his name. If I don't make it back in time for this life, you can have my everything. Late morning, coffee to our lips. I would shelter you, stay close to your hips. I slept 100 hours, every dream I had you. We once had pain, had to share it all. In a crying scream, Lord, I watched you fall. Said 100 things that I'm sure I did didn't mean them all. If I don't make it back in time for this life, you can have my everything. You can have my everything. Well, we learn every day how we drift away. We bleed our homes till we die away. I said 100 prayers on my knees, hoping for a sign. If I don't make it back in time for this life, you can have my everything. If I don't make it back in time for this life, you can have my everything. You can have my everything. Thank you.
Around this point, I want to remind people that our featured artist, though is gracefully supported by, we're grateful that he's supported by David Eisner by a stipend. If you got anything that you can throw in this Hungry Tips coffee thing, I greatly appreciate that. You can also hit him up at Venmo at Bobby Thompson 70. And of course, he's got his fine CDs for sale as well. He's got time for, thank you so much. I'd sort of gotten away from handing this around, but I guess I'm doing that now.
Thank you, thank you. I drink a lot of coffee, so that helps.
Well,
Thank
we're gonna have to be cash this time.
Didn't come to ask you questions. I ain't looking for the truth. I just came to see you. I just came to see you. Got no good or bad intention. I got nothing left to lose. I just came to see you. I just came to see you. And I came to watch the moonlight dance around your face. I came to let you put my heart back in its place. If you got time, we shouldn't let it go to waste. I'm not passing through. I just came to see you. come to make your head spin or to make you feel confused. I just came to see you. I just came to see you. Got no good or bad intention. I got nothing left to prove. I just came to see you. I just came to see you. And I love to watch the moonlight dance around your face. I love the way you put my heart back in its place. If you got time, you should've let it go to waste. I'm not passing through, I just came to see you. I came to watch the moonlight dance around your face. I came to let you put my heart back in its place. If you got time, you shouldn't let it go to waste. I'm not passing through, I just came to see you. Come to make your head spin or to make you feel confused. I just came to see you. I just came to see you. I'm gonna do one more because Rob twisted my arm.
I was like, which one of these do you need less for playing the Weissenborn?
Probably, you should probably twist this one.
Did you ever see David Lindley?
I never saw David, but yeah, he played. I saw a video of him the other day, and he was hanging out in Claremont at the Folk Music Center, and some guy was asking him, he's like, what's it like doing a session? And David's like, sometimes they call and they say, bring everything. He's like, everything, because he plays everything, which is, probably a curse for him because he plays everything. So my advice to young musicians, don't play everything, because they're going to want everything on everything. Just pick a couple. But yeah, he played lap slide, and supposedly he had a thumb that was just 3 times as long as mine, so he could, And then he had these Weissenborns that were really, really deep, and he would tune them really low, and he'd wear pajamas on stage. So, maybe I'm taking it too seriously. But I'd like to end with one of the first songs I ever wrote on a Weissenborn, which was a Superior from Mexico. It was definitely not Superior. It was all right, but it was a good starter guitar. And then I got a gold tone. And then I got an Asher, and this is built by Bill Asher. He's out in Venice, California. I bought a guitar from him, and I was just kind of hanging out while he was putting a pickup in. He's like, "Can you hang out in the little side room? That's like his little showroom." And he had guitars in there for repair, and the repair tickets said like Stephen Stills and Bonnie Raitt. I'm like, I'm not touching it, or I'm taking it, one or the other. So I was lucky to just hang out with him, Yeah. There are no frets. They're just fret markers. Just fret markers. so so you can sound decent. Yeah. There, yeah. The originals by Herman Weisenborn. He made a Kona version too, which had frets on it, and it had a regular neck up until about the 7th or 8th fret, so you could readjust the nut and play. But I'm like, why bother? But I guess back then maybe. And you could play it's like a dobro, really. You can play country stuff, or you can play blues, or you can play rock, or you can do whatever, It's rough living in these times. Counting yours and everybody's dimes. And I'm trying hard just to keep it together. But I keep dealing with this raggy in a web. Broken hearted is not how I want you to live. I've seen the memories of how one gives. I've seen the heart of a soulful child carry that weight for miles and miles. As I'm on this busy avenue, too busy I can't keep waiting on you. And I'm always seeking the truth on this busy avenue. You got yours and I got mine. We both pretend we don't deal with the same amount of time. We're somewhere between love and hate. You deal with destiny and I will deal with my own fate. 'Cause I'm on this busy avenue, busy, I can't keep waiting on you. And I'm always seeking the truth on this busy avenue. So I stand before you with my heart open wide. I get you to see where we're going, but I may fall trying. traveled together for so long. All we ever really needed was a prayer and a song. I'm on this busy avenue, too busy I can't keep waiting on you. And I'm always seeking the truth on this busy avenue. Thank you all. I was one more slide player in town, Dan Hovey. He was here. Yeah, he's been playing Weissenborn too.
They were very polite, but they already knew what a Weissenborn was.
Good, good. I'm glad.
A big hand for Bobby
All
Thompson.
right. Thank you.
Maybe you had something to say? Then I guess I'll walk back to the back.
Yeah, thank you, Rob.
Uh-huh.
We call this second vocal. I think it'll hit any minute now. Here we go. Yeah, there it is. So, Bobby, I don't know if I ever told you this story.
Should I walk away or stay?
Oh, you can walk away. No, sorry. You just keep your ears open. I first met Bobby, went down to Jam and Java because they were having one of my favorite guitar players, Albert Lee. And, he's not around that often. So we go there, and I think, there's band on stage. No Albert Lee, and I go, oh, I get it. Albert Lee's band is going to play essentially in the support act position, the first position. These guys are good. I mean, they're really good. I'm going, whoa, yeah, this makes sense, because if you're touring with Albert Lee, you got to be really good. And they finish, and somebody says, let's have a nice hand for the Bobby Thompson band, and they leave the stage. They were just in Virginia and were the support act for Albert Lee and had no relation to Albert Lee except they were a hot blues band.
I think he wanted us because he used all our gear.
Oh, now the plot thickens. All right. Did you catch that? So basically, that way Albert didn't have to travel with a lot of backline and had specifics. But it was a great evening, and I talked to Bobby briefly after that. And I don't know, how many years ago was that? 5, maybe? It was pre-COVID. Yeah, that's right, 7. So this has started this good relationship, good friendship, and I'm just thrilled to have him here. So that's what I got to say. Rob, where are we?
Brian Lee coming to the stage.
Brian Lee, is he sitting?
Like, this
Oh.
chair is not the chair that I desire, so he's swapping out the chair.
This chair is, we're going to have to hang on to this chair.
He was like, this one was too
All right,
warm from
I'm coming, I'm exiting, and thank you.
Oh, you just let me make it awkward for you here.
Yeah, this is really awesome.
This is really good. Sorry. If you scoot forward a ways, that's going to make the mics a lot easier.
Well, let me get up here and you can position me.
Brian Lee is someone I normally introduce as an amazing piano player. And he's like, well, tonight I play guitar. That's a pretty guitar.
Yeah.
You can still introduce him like that.
Well, that's
I thought you were trying to grab it from me. Yeah, it's really inspiring to be up here with all these talented folks, and so I'm going to try not to bring you down here. But you know, like Rob said, I usually play piano, and but I was inspired to pick up the guitar again after a lot of years sitting in a closet. And so, you know, as this thing doesn't have enough guitar players, right? But the reason I went back to the guitar is I thought, well, you know, these institutions have folk in the name. And so I thought I'd do a folk song.
Well, thanks.
And, but it's not really a folk song.
Well, thanks.
But you all are going to have to sing along. And y'all did such a good job on Puff the Magic Dragon that I'm pretty confident I'm not going to have to encourage you too much. All right, you're going to know this song. It was written in 1861, and Elvis Presley took it and made a big hit with it, which you'll all understand, but he changed the words. And it's called Aura Lee. And Aura Lee was written right on the eve of the Civil War, so it's got all this florid language, you know, like, through thine azure eye the morn sparkling seemed to break. I just love that line. And it's really hard to sing, too. But the song, the refrain that you're going to sing is very easy because you're going to know the melody already. And I want to send this out to my Glee Club brothers. We used to sing this song in my college days in four-part harmony, TTBB, as they say. And it's just the most beautiful thing. So it's called Aura Lee, and I'm going to play the chorus for you. It's verse, chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus, verse. You know, it stops at some point, but you guys come in after the verse and sing the chorus, which is. Where am I? Give me a second here. So it goes like this. Orally, orally, made of golden hair, sunshine came along with thee, and swallows in the air. So I'm gonna give you a chance to practice it here, so sing along with me. Orally, orally, made of gold. I can't hear you. Swear. Sunshine came along with thee, and swallows in the air. As the blackbird in the spring, 'neath the willow tree, sat and rocked, I heard him sing, sing of Orally. Everybody. Orally, orally, made of golden hair, sunshine came along with thee, and swallows in the air. One more time. Orally, orally, made of golden hair, sunshine came along with thee, and swallows in the air. In thy blush the rose was born, music when you spake, through thine azure eye the morn
sparkling seem to break. Orally, orally, bird of crimson wing. Not yet, folks. Never song have sung to me as in that sweet spring. Now you come in. Orally, orally, made of golden hair. Sunshine came along with thee, and swallows in the air. Orally, the bird may flee, the willow's golden hair. Swing through winter fitfully on the stormy air. Yet if thy blue eyes I see soon will soon depart, never, for to me sweet Orally is sunshine through the heart. I knew I was gonna get that right. Everybody. Orally, orally, made of golden hair. Sunshine came along with thee, and swallows in the air. When the mistletoe was green midst the winter's snows, sunshine in thy face was seen, kissing lips of rose. Orally, orally, take my golden wreath. Love and light return with thee, and swallows in the spring. All right, I called you in too soon. Now, orally, orally, made of golden hair. Sunshine came along with thee, and swallows in the air. One more time. Orally, orally, made of golden hair. Sunshine came along with thee, and swallows in the air. Sunshine came along with thee, and swallows in the air. What's that? That's how we sang it in college, yes.
Back to Puff the Magic Dragon with you.
All right, I think I got a tune here. I always tune sharp, so.
While he's doing that, next week we have Girl Blue coming down from New York as our feature artist.
Who is Girl Blue?
But if you're thinking, I can't wait till Tuesday before Girl Blue and you want to see more than 5 songs, Billy, Amy, and Girl Blue are playing on Monday, the night before. But oh man, she's so amazing, you're going to want to see her.
Where are they going to be?
Sandy Spring Museum. Back to Brian Reed.
Oh, no, go on.
Are you done tuning?
Yes, I am.
Okay, back to Brian.
So this tune you'll all know very well as well, but I'm not going to ask you to sing along unless you want to. I picked this one out because I was originally going to do this on Fat Tuesday. So. A house in New Orleans, they call
sun. And it's been the ruin of many a poor boy. And God, I know I'm one. My mother was a tailor. She sewed my new blue jeans. And my father was a gambling man down in New Orleans. Now the only thing a gambler needs is a suitcase and a trunk. And the only time that he's satisfied is when he's on a drunk. Oh, mother, tell your children not to do what I have done. Spend your lives in sin and misery in the house of the rising sun. Well, I got one foot on the platform, the other foot's on the train. I'm going back to New Orleans to wear that ball and chain. There is a house in New Orleans they call the rising sun. And it's been the ruin of many a poor boy. And God, I know I'm one. Thank you. All right, I'm going to switch to the piano now, so if you want to shut these guys down. Hey, Bobby, I'm about to do a blues in A. Do you want to join us? No? Okay. Oh, you put your stuff away? You going to play harp? Oh, sure. Okay.
Okay, kill the 57. Done. Thank you.
I'll just keep this right here. This is nice and comfy. You said A, huh?
Yeah, and the 5 at times is a sharp 5.
I can handle it.
You can handle that?
I think, maybe.
Well, that's with the chords you were playing, you should be able to.
No, wrong tune.
So this song I wrote late last year. I was going to the DC Blues Society monthly blues jam in Silver Spring, and was all practiced and ready to go. We were on our way in the car when we got word. Hello, got word that the
the jam had been canceled. So I wrote this tune. All dressed up, no place to go. The society canceled the show. All dressed up, no place to go. The society canceled the show. Well, I was ironed my shirt and polished my shoes. Was really looking forward to playing some blues. All dressed up, no place to go. The society canceled the show. All dressed up, no place to go. The society canceled the show. All dressed up, no place to go. The society canceled the show. We were on our way, hadn't got too far, when we got the news that there would be no blues. All dressed up, no place to go. The society canceled the show. All dressed up, no place to go. The society canceled the show. All dressed up, no place to go. The society canceled the show. I had ironed my shirt and polished my shoes. Was really looking forward to playing some blues. All dressed up, no place to go. The society canceled the show. Thank you. And thank you.
Ethan Mendick coming up here.
I'm already up here anyway.
Well, the stool's already here. This is the new guitar, right?
Yeah.
We practiced really hard, didn't we?
It was like $1,799. Nobody's touching this guitar.
Please welcome Ethan Mendick.
Hola. Can you try out the guitar a bit more, please? Thanks. Can you hear the guitar? No. What? Yes, please. All right, I wrote this song at the end of like 2020. Someday I'll be coming home soon. Looking at the sunny skies, they're so blue. Shining bright as the day begins to blow away. Dreaming of tomorrow, I'll be coming on home. Don't know why I was ever there. I felt so lost for so long. Why was I in this place where I've never belonged? I need to be in a place where I feel happy and safe. Peaceful, easy feelings coming to me. I need to be around some positivity. Getting rid of all the negatives in my life. I've been stranded, stuck in this place. Don't know why I was ever there. I felt so lost for so long, yeah. Why was I this place where I've never belonged? I need to get out of this place. I need to get out of this place. I need to get out of this place. Thank you. Is the guitar coming out, by the way? Okay, good, thank you. This one's in the original. It's called The Barn Broadway Square. Shades on my head, walking the streets of New York City, where the lights glow so pretty. Walking to a bar, how come I came so far? Don't remember where I was last night. Watching a big bad fight. I was getting drunk and just wanna stay outside. Just have a good time. Walk with the bars that are here and there, and everything's gonna be alright. How come I came so far? Don't remember where I was last night. Was watching a big bad fight. Always get drunk and really shit-faced. And I just wanna say, oh yeah, okay. Bar on Broadway Square. Going the bar on Broadway Square. Bar on Broadway Square. All right, I wrote this song about nature back in 2016. It is called Nature's Bloom. Open light shines so high, open shadows in the sky, lightning bolts right through the air. All I see is a curly curve driving into the fiery rain. All I know is where I'm going. Part of where I'm coming from is where I'm going to. Nature and the blooms and the starry sky, the trees and the leaves blowing in the wind. Stars are moving around, watching them fly along the wind. Birds are chirping and singing to me, sitting on the rocks and having a drink, writing and singing to what I think, watching the stars blow in the woods. Part of where I'm coming from is where I'm going to. Nature and the blooms and the starry sky, trees and leaves blowing in the wind. It's nature's bloom.
Jules, you're up next. Here we go.
You want this?
I need a shorter one.
Hi, my name's Jules. Most of you know this. I'm next. It's me. That's what's happening. We're doing transition.
My job.
Hosting!
Please welcome our next artist.
Hello.
Stop it. Okay. Jules Bland.
Hi. Hi. Oops. Could you hand me the worker Bible? It's under the chair. Werther. Yum, 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 Werther. I like my Werther in a battle. Do you like Werther battles, Rab? Rab Hinkle, he's the host tonight. That's great there. I'm gonna invite old John Pfeiffer up on this stage.
Favorite animated characters.
This guy?
Jules Bland. John Pfeiffer.
All right. It's time. Pfeiffer's gonna be in the corner. Nobody puts Pfeiffer in a corner. Except for him. He does it. He puts himself in the corner. Dirty Dancing. That's what that's from, right? I haven't seen it. We're gonna do it.
Check, check.
Whoops. Where are we at?
The inside of my mask is shedding.
There it is. I think that's here's your sign, right? Speaking of abolishing the Senate, this is a song about hypernormalization and how neoliberalism leads to complacency, leads to fascism, leads to, hey, maybe the ruling class is bad. Yeah, right? This is Takoma Park, so I am preaching to the choir, kind of. But yes, Dave, abolish the Senate. Also, it's about the ghost town, so most people find the ghost town thing more accessible. Rolled into town about a week ago. Fog must have hitched a ride. Keep my head down, no one needs to know. Try to find a place to hide. Just once I like a clean getaway. Someone to believe the lies. These folks seem plenty placid either way. Dead stares from hollow eyes. I was looking for peace, but it's a touch too quiet for me. She don't like it here. I can't say I disagree. Everything seemed to stand still. Fossilized, like this whole damn town was haunted. But the ghost forgot to die. Well, alright. Still don't best I ever seen her come to feel. Turn my legs to stone. Can't remember why I'm standing in the street. I'm starting to like this place. What's the hurry? We ain't got nowhere to be. Oh, what's another 50 days? And what's the use of waking up when we could sleep? She cuts me loose before I'm dragged into the deep. Everything seemed to stand still. Paralyzed, yeah, it's best to move along from the town time left behind. Ooh.
John Pfeiffer, everybody. All right.
Next time, could you pull out one that's a little more challenging?
I try to write simple songs. I just get bored with myself. You were keeping up, man. It was good. All right. I'm gonna do another one off of that thing I'm working on. All right, that's off of a thing I'm working on. It's about time travel and stuff. It's not actually about time travel. Time travel is just the backdrop. It's really about fascism. Not like explicitly, but like that's really the overarching theme. No, I think I'm contributing a much needed piece of discourse. It's bad. See? Aren't you glad I'm here? Thank you. Anyway, this is one of the first ones on it. Could I get a little more guitar in the monitor? I assume you guys can hear everything, okay? Cool.
More?
More? Yeah, a little more. That should be good, love. Unless you pulled a Hitchcock. Hitchcock would famously, well, maybe not famously, I heard it on a tram tour once in Universal Studios, that he would get studio notes from the aforementioned Universal Studios. And they'd be like, yeah, we don't like this, we don't like this, we don't like this. So send it back and edit it and fix it. And what he would do is like, okay, yeah, sure. And so he'd take it back, he'd sit on it, he'd do absolutely nothing, he'd give it back to the studio execs, and they'd be like, this is great. We love it. We love what you did. No, I'm saying it'd be funny if you just placated me and then that was enough. The placebo effect was enough. But I feel like there is more.
That monitor and you're pointing at that monitor.
Okay, I don't hear anything from that one. But that may just be. Does COVID have an effect on your hearing too?
Yes.
Because I got COVID a few years ago, and I know the brain fog. I blame everything on COVID now. Oh, sorry, I didn't make it to your party. Long COVID. Yeah. I didn't do my taxes. COVID, I'm sorry. But luckily, it's over.
But it's now up to the same amount. Are you happy?
No, never.
Happy.
No, okay, well then, that's a losing battle, bud. Anyway, this song, speaking of losing battles, this is a song about how I'm going to be alone forever, and that's probably for the best. rough draft.
Been harboring resentment like a fugitive. I've grown used to it. Rummage through the wreckage of my life to find relief. Old habits die hard and I'm proving it. I refuse to quit, remaining disaffected just to aid in my deceit. And I don't wanna live here in a rush with nowhere to go. And I don't wanna die here on my knees out in the cold. It's taking everything I've got to stop me climbing up the walls, just to fall. Oh, hold on tight, don't let go. Anything it takes to keep the beast below. Sleepless nights, winding roads. So I've come to know the darkness. Maybe I'm just better off alone. Tried burying it down and erasing it. Isolationist. Stay that way from day to day, and maybe I'll be fine. Couldn't get away even if I tried to flee. It's inside of me. When all you know is pain, you can't sustain a stable mind. And I don't want my life back. That act was getting old, and I don't wanna pass the time rehashing fights from years ago. Taking everything away. When I look into the mirror, I can't find the killer's eyes. Oh, I tried. I hold on tight. Don't let go. Anything it takes to feed the beast below. Start a fight, Red, go home. Oh, I've come to love the darkness. Maybe I'm just better off alone.
All right. Thanks. I'm gonna go over there.
I'm gonna go over here.
Now we all know what's up. What else is everybody gonna do? Where is everybody going?
I'm gonna stay right where I am.
All right. I'm gonna quietly.
Nice job with the volume swelling.
Thank
inverse
you.
swelling.
I've been using this loop thing for a few years, and I feel like I'm leaving a lot, on the table by not fully accessorizing. As
someone who has seen you roughly once, if not twice a week for the last 3 years, it's been cool watching the looping thing develop.
Yeah, well, thank you. I like it. It helps to not have to wrangle a drummer or a bassist or another guitarist, because they tend to move to New York and have multiple kids. So,
Tell us how you really feel.
come back, leave your wife.
Zach Parkman. Oh, sorry.
No, we're not calling any names. Zach Parkman. Oh, what? What? No, we love to see it. We like him. Hope everybody's all right. This is a song I recently learned on piano. It was written for piano. I didn't write it. Oh, and Dave seems to like it, so that's all that matters. Your problem. No problem, and you're welcome. It's your problem. I can't seem to get this. I know it. I can see that it won't get any closer to me, but I want it closer. Hold on. I know what to do. Move the keyboard. There we go. We all figured it out at the same time.
It's all relative.
Yeah. I am your father. Y'all watching Mando? It sure is. It's more of it. There it is.
Hey, Mr. Curiosity, is it true what they've been saying about you? Are you killing me? You took care of the cat already, and for those who think it's heavy, is it the truth? Or is it only gossip? Call it mystery or anything, just as long as you'd call me. Sent the message on, did you get it when I left it? See, this catastrophic event wasn't meant to mean no harm, but to think there's nothing wrong would be a problem. I'm looking for love this time, sounding hopeful, but it's making me cry. Love is a mystery, Mr. Curious. Come back to me, Mr. Waiting, ever patient, can't you see? I'm the same the way you left me. You better hurry and spell check me, 'cause I'm underlined already in envy green and pencil red. And I've forgotten what you said. Will you stop working for the dead and return? Mr. Curious, well, I need some inspiration. Oh, it's my birthday, but I cannot find no cause for celebration. The scenario is grave, but I'll be braver when you save me from the situation laden with hearsay. Oh, I'm looking for love this time, sounding hopeful, but it's making me cry. I'm trying not to ask why. This love is a mystery, Mr. Curiosity. Be Mr. Please do come and find me. Find me. Waiting. I'm sounding hopeful, but it's making me cry. I'm trying not to ask why. This love is a mystery. Mr. Curiosity, be Mr. Please do come and find me. Love is blinding, no, this timing's never right. Ow, in mind and beg for the difference, finding love in just an instant. I don't mind. At least I tried. I tried. I tried. Well, I tried. Oh, no. All right. El Gavilan Wednesdays, El Golfo Thursdays. Those are open mics. You get it. Everybody gets it.
Big hand for Jules Bland. Thank you very much for doing this with us every Tuesday night. We're here every Tuesday night. Next week, we got Girl Blue coming down from the north someplace. And I think the most affected I've been by music in the past 6 years, I think, was sitting on a hotel room floor in the Jersey Shore, being blown away by Girl Blue at 3:00 in the morning. And I can guarantee almost the exact same experience for you. You'll be blown away. So please do come back next Tuesday. A big hand for Bobby Thompson before he escapes, our featured artist this evening. Thank you to Dave Eisner for making this all possible. And pick up some chairs, get them out the way, and thank you so much for being here. Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night. Chris Herrick says, yeah, Jules. He doesn't.